Alright, here we are again, friends. My volume is turned down really low for some reason. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, it's raining, so that means, if we wanted to, we could catch that one type of fish. The rain fish. Let's go ahead and leave a blueberry for these guys. Check our mail. Vegetable show invitation. You've been cordially invited to take part in Quill's annual vegetable show. Please feel free to bring along your best vegetables to compete against the very best of the best, and possibly the worst. 12th day of autumn. So you know what that means. A bunch of 5-star vegetables. What is today's date? So we got 3 days to worry about it, but I don't have any good vegetables. Mainly because certain animals of mine never produce any poop. Even though I stuff them full of apples and cabbages, they never poop, so I can't get really good. Let's give them a pear. We give them a 2-star pear. And then I'm going to feed this one. Feed Trot Along Cassidy. I'm going to give him a cabbage. And I'm being so devil may care with all of my food today. You know why? Because what happened? What did we discover the other day? That's right. We discovered if we made a contribution to the proper goddess, then we got a whole bunch of seeds. And look at all this stuff growing here. It would be growing a lot better if we had some poop to throw on it, but my animals have got some sort of rare condition that prevents them from pooping. But now that we're going to have a bunch more money, I think that perhaps we can afford to buy some more poop factories, by which I mean, sorry about that, some more poop factories, by which I mean aminals. All right, so I'm going to go and do just a little bit of mining. I'm thinking that once we start having a bunch of money, in order to not have to mine so much, I'm going to just that's the cellar, right? This isn't the mine. Yeah, this is just the cellar. I was hoping more stuff would show up in the cellar, but maybe it will. Instead of mining all the time like I should be, I mean, I should be mining. I'm definitely not doing as much mining as I should, considering I own a shop. And we got some 2-star tomatoes. Those aren't going to win anything. Once I have a ton of money, I can just start buying. Boy, it sure is dark in here. Dark in a mine. That's crazy. All right, let's get our regular lantern out. We don't need our fishing pole to mine. I don't think we can fish. I don't think we can mine with a fishing pole. All right, so the ore hasn't respawned, and that might be because we did that. We might not have appeased the correct goddess. But anyway, what I was saying is we just buy the ore from the other shops and sell in our shop. Which maybe we can go have a look and see if that's going to be feasible or not right now. We can hop on over to one of the other shops, buy their ore, and take it to our shop. We just have enough. We just have to have enough money to pay my workers, because they're the only ones that matter. I need to give them a gift too to keep them happy. Am I in the wrong spot? Are the trees growing over and I can't get to the rootway? That looks like a mushroom. All right, there's the rootway. So I'm going to go up here to Copperpot and buy some of their ore, since I don't feel like mining at the moment. Tomorrow, hopefully, we'll have some of our crops. Is there a... Right there. No. I just had it open and just passed it up. Right. All right, it's over there. All right, so buy their ore. All right, so we have, it looks like we're making a little bit of money, but not much. But they're not even supposed to be open yet. So if I can buy their ore, I'm going to buy 5 of their ore. They didn't have anything else interesting. I'm going to pop down here in this shop and see if anything has changed down here. Maybe things are, seasonal. Some seasonal products. I don't know what this gas belly nonsense is. And at this point, I'm afraid to ask. So let's hit the rootway and see if we can hit the other town and buy some of their ore. Now, will the ore restock every night? That's another question. So many questions. All right, so here's the rootway. And hop on over to Stone Crown or Mellowbrook. Stone Crown doesn't look like it has many people living in it. I'm gonna head on over to Mellowbrook. Doesn't tell us the name of the town when we pop into it this way. Someday we'll own this shop too, probably. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, we got some more utensils. I'm not gonna buy any more utensils though because hey, look how inexpensive the zinc ore is. Now we know where to get zinc for the most part. So I'm not gonna buy any zinc ore, but do we already have a charm mold? I think we need to check our stuff. Because a charm mold might come in handy for the old dungeon. So where's our tools? Look at all the seeds we still have left over too. Containers, tools, collections, insects, recipes. There's just too much stuff. Okay, food. It's not food, obviously. Items. Not there, not there, not there. Alright, so charm mold. Decorative hammer, iron, sickle, sword, and a ward. Okay, so maybe we can buy a charm mold. Hope I don't run out of money for my workers. Okay, let's go buy a charm. Let's go make this charm and see what happens with it. Where was the root way? Actually, I think we need a goddess statue so we can go straight to our shop and drop off some gifts for our fine workers. Our fine workers. Well, one of them's fine anyway. Alright, just right over here. And hopefully we have an apple. We always have an apple. We head down to Candlewitch. Whoa! Spaced out, man. Alright, so our shop should be right over here, I believe. Look at all that grass. It's just taunting me. It's taunting me. Come, Game Void, cut us down. Cut us down, Game Void. I mean, that's the purpose of the grass, is to be cut down, so why shouldn't I be cutting it down? Alright, so here's my shoppy. Alright, so I need to give... Alright, I'm gonna go over... First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give everybody a gift. Gift. I'm gonna give her... well, I know she likes strawberries. Give her a 3-star strawberry. Alright. Thank you. If you can appease or control knockers, then you can get them to do your mining for you. I wonder if there is such a way. It sounds like I am hinting. Yeah, I mean, if I knew where to find a knocker. I'm thinking of going adventuring. Have you anything for that? What could I give her that she could go adventuring with? How about a 10 sword? Many thanks. Alright, so I need to give her something to eat. How about a real meal? Do we have any cooked food? Something that might help her with her charm. What is something that helps with charm? I think that was strawberry. Hopefully she doesn't hate strawberries. She likes them somewhat. That's fine, thanks. Alright, let's see how good they're doing. Alright, so they both got full energy and they're both leveling up in blacksmith. So I'm gonna go, alright, let's drop off this ore first of all. For orders, materials, actually we don't have that much. We got some copper. Looks like we're getting low on aluminium. Okay, so now that we have this, let's see if we can make one of these. What was it? A charm? Charmed, I'm sure. Of course, it's right there at the beginning. So let's start off with the simple tin one. We'll use 2 stars. We'll craft it. And then maybe we can use this in the dungeon. Maybe it'll help us in the dungeon. Who knows? Let's see if we can... Bam! Look at that. Right on the money. Alright, I can't talk. Good, 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 good. Perfect. Alright, so that got us plus 40. I don't even know why we need durability for this thing. Alright, so let's go down here. I mean, I haven't seen these things like wearing out, do they? Alright, this is a 4-star. I'm gonna stick it on my inventory. We're gonna take a look and see what it actually does. So it's not an item. Flowers, gifts, apothecary, monster parts, food, fish, herbs. Alright, so it's not there. Equipment. Where is the charm? Charm. Strength up versus knobs, hobs, and lobs. So this should help us in our dungeoneering. Alright, speaking of dungeoneering, let's head out and do some dungeoneering. I know that's what you all are here for. Hey, isn't she supposed to be at work? Okay, I guess it's just her twin sister. She has a twin sister? Nobody told me that. What are you buying? What are you selling? I'm buying a hob tooth. I have a hob tooth. So let's do this. Common monster pot. I'm gonna give him a 1-star hob tooth. Just what was required. Cheers. Now we only got 5 for that, but we did get some rep. All right, so enough fooling around. Time to head over to the dungeon, because it is combat week. See how we do. Maybe this new charm will do something for us. Probably not, but we'll give it a shot anyway. So we'll go to Rivermore. Could have just walked there, I guess. Head on up here. Get in front of simple. Oh, we need to go see if we can find that dude. We got 67. We can afford to buy a couple of. We're gonna buy a healing thing at least. And actually, it acted like he was just right out here, just like right here, standing in front of the dungeon, but he's not. All right, there's the guy that'll upgrade our skills once we have enough parts to give him. Look how far away this dude is. I don't even know if we're even getting close to him. Look at all that grass. The game taunts me, my friends. The game taunts me. He tasks me. He tasks me. Alright, is he up here? Nope. Maybe I should, you know, it'd be nice if we could put a pin on the map, you know, so we know where these guys are all the time. Put a custom location on the map. There goes a bunch of money for some reason. So I hope our, I guess it was the end of the day. Alright, so he's not over here by the hedge or the hinge. Maybe he's not here when it's raining, which I guess makes sense. He's a lazy merchant. Alright, let's just go and see how it works out. Let's just go. Devil may care. If he's not going to be here to sell me goods, that's his loss. I got a pocket full of, well, actually I don't have any money, anything. I only would have been able to buy one thing anyway. Alright, so let's see if there's anything that we can eat before we go in that might give us a little bit of help. Because right now our intelligence and our toughness, because we are pretty weak in general. The 6th strength. Alright, so let's see if we have anything that might help us with strength in the food department. Do we have any? Alright, strength, that gives us stamina, virility. We don't need it at the moment. We don't need to be blessed. We don't want to be poisonous. Flatulent might be interesting. Alright, so let's eat one of these and then see if we have anything else. Now, did that actually do anything for us? So our stamina is +2. Combat stamina, regeneration speed. Okay, so that's good. So how long does it last? I'm guessing it lasts until the next time we go to sleep, but I can't be sure. Now this is charm, barter, and paranoia. Can I just eat a raw fish? Yes, I can. So what did that do for us? What does the speed do for us? That only gives us +1, increased combat parry window. So that's the, you know, time we can do that parrying. Gives us a little bit of extra time there. So if we only knew what these things did, it would help. Don't need a scent. I don't want to smell when I'm in the dungeon. Bravery. Wonder what bravery does. Charm, gossip, stamina, healing, positivity, and stupidity. Don't want that. So let's go with the prickle thick again. Bravery. Alright, so now let's see what that does. Bravery gave us... Alright, see, our stamina's already wore off, so these things must not last long at all. Now see, it's already wore off. No, it sounded like something wore... I don't know what's going on. Anyway, in we go. Or maybe they overwrite each other. Maybe you can only have so many number of things at a time. Alright, let's go here. Charm. Alright. So we don't need that. Hobnobs and lob damages. I think that's what we fight most of all. We don't need our lantern. We can use our charm, which is a 4-star charm. We don't have any items to bring at this time. We'll bring a meal just in case. We don't really have a good meal to bring other than something that gives us stamina. We'll bring this just in case. We're not going to have a chance to use it. Weapons. Zinc sword. And so we'll do this. And then of course we only have our bow, so we have to get a lot more items in here. We're gonna have to work on getting a lot more items. So here we go. We got +2 in toughness and +2 in intelligence. We need to try and breed some, I don't mean breed. Need to try and have some better children. Oops, just wasted that. I'm gonna practice this thing. Just wasted an arrow, which is unfortunate. Alright, that didn't do it. Let's see if we can get it a little bit better. Darn it, that didn't help. I'm just practicing my parrying, my riposte or whatever it's called. There we go. Now that didn't, they were blocking it, but how much time do we... Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna wonk him now. Alright, so will we get any loot? Alright, so we got a 1-star hobtooth, so I'm gonna go deeper and see what happens. I don't know if this sword is particularly good versus these people. Let's try a different sword. This sword does 15, and this sword does 13. So we'll just switch around swords, do max damage. I'm gonna go 1 level deeper just to see what happens, because we got a 2-star. So let's go a little bit deeper. We can always bail out and come back in. That's the good thing about it. All right, see what happens here. What are you gonna do? All right, so that does 15 versus him. So far it's not too bad. Let's see what he's, so he threw a rock and we're not even there, goober. All right, 15. 13. So we definitely want this sword versus these peeps. Alright, so we got 2-star hobtooth and we got some tin ore. I guess doing this helps us not have to worry too much about... Alright, let me pay 10. Alright, so just that. And so... Darn it. Alright, I'm not good. I haven't played Simon in a long time. Ooh, what is that? I don't think we've ever seen that thing before. An Elder's Berry. Okay, we have seen it before. We just haven't had any use for it. Alright, so just these guys again. It seems like they're leveling up a little bit faster though. I mean, not leveling up. It seems like they're speeding up a little bit faster. It could just be... Could just be my imagination. But either way, look at that, a crit. We got a crit. Where's that going? All right, so he's got 2 of those, but that's easy. He has to move down here now. Well, there we go. Didn't we buy a skill? No, we couldn't buy the skill because it required, look at that, a 3-star hobtooth, copper ore, and a 3-star vial of slime. Okay, so we're a little bit closer to what we need to be on. Now, will we always come back to this one? I wonder. Wah, 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 wonder. Alright, so he's dead. Alright, so they got some extra stamina now. Alright, go up there and finish him off. I'm gonna try switching swords and see if it... Alright, so that does 13 to him. That one does 13. This one does 15. So this is still the sword to beat. There we go. So things haven't gotten too much harder, or else the... stuff I'm using has gotten better. So we got a hobtooth and we got some more ore. So we're in the 3 skulls, which doesn't seem to be too hard at the moment. Of course, we're just not panicking as much as we used to when we would come into combat. And I think we are regaining some stuff a little bit better too. Plus, you know, I think a lot of it is simply the not panicking, which I tend to do in these situations. Ooh, see, normally I would have just ran right into that rock, but now I didn't. So now I just gotta wait for my stamina to recharge, So he or she comes in. Let's try a different sword. Alright, so this sword does slightly more damage. See? As long as we're calm, cool, and collected, we can do this. And of course I say that, so you know what's going to happen in the next room. I'm going to get murderized. Alright, so we're getting the hog. We got a nymph wing, but we need things that are like 2 stars. So we're getting there. We're getting there. I'm not going to go down any deeper just yet. Alright, so this... Alright, we have to do it just at the right moment. There we go, that's one of them. We have to dodge these and send the blue ones back. There we go. Alright, so what do we get out of this? Ooh, we got a new sword. It's a 1-star zinc sword, but hey, it's something we can put in the shop, right? Or do we already have a zinc sword? Alright, I'm not going to light the campfire because that would take us deeper. So we're just going to continue, which is B. Can trick you like that. Alright, let's get to work. Gotta dodge these fools. Alright, he's dead. I missed that, so our adventure is... Goodness gracious, I can't do it. Yeah, remember what I said about the panicking? Panic is ensuing. Alright, we have nothing to save ourselves now. Low on stamina. Good. Now if we can get rid of this guy, that will make things a little easier. So that takes care of him. This guy is fairly easy to dodge. Just don't be there when that comes. So I know you're going to be disappointed, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to disappear or not go any further after this one, because I don't want to die. And try switching swords though, see if that helps. Ooh, that helped a lot. Oh dear, I said I didn't want you to see me die, and look what happened, I died. Yes, this is not the end. I shall revise you this time, but use up your chances and payment must be taken. Alright, well we still got 35 rep, and we got some pretty decent stuff out of it. We got some learnings. So we only got... I don't think we actually got any real gold for that. So now it's time to go back to... Alright, so there's 2 mines in this place. Alright, let's do just a little bit of mining, because we still have some time left in this episode. Well, that's not a mine. Does this game know what a mine is? Alright, let's go up here and see what this mine is. This probably won't be a mine either. It'll be another trick. Yeah, because there was one place where we had to go and prove our worth, so this probably isn't a mine either. How much you want to bet this isn't a mine either? So apparently that is just... Alright, so this is Summerdown. Alright, Summerdown is the area around the circle. Alright, so now we're going to go back and drop off this stuff. At the shoppy. Drop off this ore, anyway. Alright, so back to Candlewick Village. I'm sorry I lost that. We're running out of chances though. Next time we only get to die a couple more times, or before we run out of free revivals. Now does that apply to each incarnation? Because remember, we can die and come back to life multiple times. That's just the way this world works. Alright, so materials. So it's 2 more copper. So it looks like they used the copper. So there's some of that. Doing pretty good on zinc. Let's see what we can, we're gonna make. Well, we don't have to use it anymore. I keep thinking, well, we have to pay to use our, but we don't have to pay anymore. Let's make a chom. Where'd it go? Chom. Let's make a chom. Craft this. Craft this. Alright, so let's see. Alright, so copper. Prettier. It's not moving around. Alright, so we did really good on that one. So copper is not... Why is it white now? There we go. Not too bad, not too great. Got plus 40 on the old durability. Let's see how this goes. Yellow. plus 10, so we'll probably get a 3-star. 2 inventory, we'll see what this one does. Equipment, containers, weapons, it's not arcane, it's miscellaneous. Copper charm is constitution up. Tin charm is strength up. So constitution is combat resistance to certain enemy attacks and helps with apothecary crafting. Now we can't just put it on, so we have a copper and what do we have? We have a copper and a tin one. So what other, we have a copper and we have tin. We don't have iron. Let's see what the iron one does. I don't want to use up our aluminium. We have to go get some more aluminium soon. I'm gonna leave it for our good friend, our good future wife. Alright, so let's get this. Let's see what this charm is. Now, I don't think you can change equipment in the middle of the dungeon. Because, like, some of them are good versus hobs and knobs, and some of them are good versus Fachin. Okay. But is there only hobs and knobs in the simple wood, or is there... I'm doing terrible on this. Okay. Is there only hobs and knobs in the simple wood, and then the other monsters are in the other one? Because I don't think it tells us the name of the monsters when we're fighting them, which would be helpful. Ooh, it's a 4-star. So let's see what this one does. A 4-star iron charm. I always choose the wrong option. All right, so copper... For those with iron will, healing more effective. So I'm guessing that means if we had healing, that our, we don't just heal just, you know, out of the, we just don't heal on, we don't just heal spontaneously. So we have copper, iron, 10. So I think we can do a zinc one. I'll allow it. We'll do a zinc one to see how that one goes. Alright, so here we go. See how the zinc charm goes. Tomorrow we'll have a bunch of harvesting to do. Or maybe not a whole bunch, just some. I don't even know why I said it. We will have some harvesting to do tomorrow. I think our wheat will be ready tomorrow for sure. Which we can make into flour, which we can make into pies and cakes. Or else we could, if we could find some ginger. Alright, so what is this? Another 4-star. So the zinc charm gives us... What does the zinc charm do? Here it comes. Are you ready? Bam! Speed up. That's a 4-star. How much does our speed go up, though, by having that charm? I guess we'll have to find out tomorrow in the next episode of Combat with Eric. Whoever Eric is. We don't have any inventory. Alright, so let's go. So now it's time to go home and go to bed. Once more, my dear friends, we have come to the end. What was that? What went parp? Alright, I don't know what that was. That's very strange. Very strange indeed. So the north gate is in the Vale. Okay, so north gate is Vale. I can smell my pot roast cooking. Can you smell what the Game Void is cooking? Of course you can't. We don't have smell-o-vision on this channel. I have to pay extra. That's YouTube Premium. You want smell-o-vision, you have to get YouTube Premium. Look at all that grass. I'm going to leave it alone because we've just got too many seeds to deal with now anyway. And we got something in the brownie bowl. No, we don't have anything in the brownie bowl. We'll give him a blueberry just to keep from getting cussed. And once again, we are at the end of our time together, my friends. Did some poor combat. After I gave myself a pep talk about not panicking, then what happened? I told you what happened. Panicked. And now we've lost another chance. So will that... Maybe with our new charms, things will go better next time. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow, and hopefully things will go a little bit better. Thank you for being here. I really do appreciate it.